Hi everyone, how are you? Happy Monday and happy day after Easter. All right, let me see if I can find myself real quick. And maybe. I guess I need, oh, there I am. Okay. Let me turn the volume down. I'm gonna share it. Oh, darn, I did it again. I keep sharing it to my personal page. I hit the wrong button every time. All right, come join us for Facebook Live. Oh, nope, I think I did it again. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. How is everyone doing today? Let's see. I don't know why this is so difficult for me, but it sure is. All right, I think I got it right this time. All right, now I need to go to my news feed and there we go. Well, we'll delete. Okay. All right. I think I might have it together now. Hey, Deb. Hey, Verna. How are y'all? All right. Let me go back to, there we go. And open it up so I can see comments. And there we go. So thank you all for last week for commenting on the YouTube and also for subscribing to my YouTube channel. My goal this year is to actually increase my YouTube followers. So I've been posting every video on there for the hopes of doing that. So thank you all for doing that. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to do prizes really quick and Deb, you won. Woohoo! You said you actually did not have this set, and so when I drew your name, I was really excited. So you got the floating and fluttering, and then I'm going to send you those dies as well, because I know you said you didn't have those. So I will get that in the mail to you today. And then this one, Carol, you won the Comfort and Hope. And I'm not sure if you have this one or not because I don't see what you order. But if you do have this one, let me know. And I can switch it out with another one that you may not have. So just get with me on that one. But it's Comfort and Hope is the stamp set that you won too, Carol. So yay for all that. Woohoo. And I'll get those out today. So, all right. Hey, Carol. Hey, Joyce. I hope y'all are doing good on this Monday afternoon. Okay. Simply Creative Club, $39 a month, and you get $20 in products or more. I think this month actually goes up to about $22 in products. It might be a little bit more than that. Okay, good, Carol. I'll put that one in the mail to you today then. So if you are interested in this, let me know and I can send you the registration link. Registration ends on the 15th. So make sure that you do that before the 15th. You are welcome, Deb. I'm telling you, I did a little woohoo when I drew your name. So I was super excited. Oh, let me show you the cards real quick for the, Succulent, Club class. All right. So you got these, there, and there. All right, so if you're interested, let me know. I'll send you the registration link. And let's see. Oh, Columbia class. Is it Columbia class? Yes, Columbia class. Whew, my days are all off, and Ben and I actually just got back earlier today from my mother-in-law's house. We went down to see her and spend Easter with her yesterday afternoon, and she fixed us a really big meal. So I feel like I'm rushed today because I'm here because we came in this morning, but I'm really not. So I don't know why I feel that way. And I'm kind of discombobulated, but this is for the Columbia class. So if you're interested in this, let me know. The kits are going in the mail this afternoon. So make sure you get in on this. I think the last day to get your packet by Saturday morning would be for it to mail out on Wednesday. So if you're interested, let me know. And the class is $15. You can PayPal it or message me and we can work it out. Or you order. So if you order, you get it for free. Okay. Now, I have to show you all something that came in the mail this today. When we got back, so this is probably the real reason why I feel a little discombobulated. This beauty right here came in the mail. Oh my word, it's so pretty. I cannot show you the inside yet, but I can show you the outside since I have it in my pretty little hands. And wow, I went through it. You can see all of my little tabs here. Tabs up top are the ones that I have to definitely do on my first order. That's actually just paper and ribbon, and that's for my paper share. So information will be coming in the next week about the paper share. Pink is what is on my first order. So I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Pink is my first order. Yellow will be my second order. And then whatever the blue is can just be throughout the year until it retires. So the pink basically means that as soon as I saw the stamp set, I had a class idea. So that's why it gets marked pink. So yeah, I'm in love as always. And then of course I always go and I cut off this end and then I take it to Office Depot and I get them to bind it so that it's easier for me to flip. But gorgeous. If you need a catalog, let me know. My catalog should hopefully be in end of this week or next week because they don't let you rush that. And of course, I just did it all as one order, and so I did not rush my pre-order this time. But if you need a catalog, let me know, and I will get one in the mail to you. Oh, Joyce, you're going to love it. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to grab my current catalog real quick. Because what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about kits. I love, love, love kits. And the reason I like them is it makes it so easy to put a bunch of cards together in order to send out. I bought this Simply Citrus one, and then literally what I did was I did them all as thanks for being you. And I mailed them for my customers one month. So they're just great. They're quick and easy to put together. Not a lot of thinking into it because it's already done. Then you have Looking Up. This one is retiring. Obviously the Citrus one is retiring as well, which makes me very sad because I love that kit. But this one is retiring too. These are two all-inclusive kits, which means that if you're a beginner stamper, this is where you go. It has everything you need. It has your adhesives, it has your ink, and it has your block. And then if you have any kind of embellishments, it's included in there as well. So it makes it simple and easy to do. Now, Stampin' Up! Also does have what's just called project kits, which means that it has the embellishments and it has your card bases and your envelopes and that kind of stuff in it. But then you buy your stamp set separately. And then these items go along with it as well. And they give it to you so that you can purchase those separately. So this isn't an all-inclusive kit, but it's a project kit. And these are easy to put together as well. And then you have what is called a product medley. Well, with a product medley, there's no instructions or anything like that. Your other ones all come with instructions on how to put it together. This is not. This is kind of freestyle. You figure out what your style is and then you just put it together according to how you want to do. So this comes with paper, ribbon, dies, a stamp set, all of that. So those are your different levels. Now, we currently have in the mini in the mini catalog, we have, oh, sorry, I thought I had it on that page, but apparently I was in the wrong one. So you have different kits here. So today we're going to work on the Hello Dear Friend kit. So this is the one we're going to play and put these 4 cards together. This is the all-inclusive kit. This one is the project kit, and this one is You Are Amazing. This one is really pretty too. I love this one. I've used this one for lots of birthday cards this year. But this comes with just these items, and then you add on the stamp set, and you see that's why it's got a plus there. And then these you would purchase separately because these are the colors that coordinate with it. So you would need all these items in order to complete this kit. But what I wanted to show you was basically our all-inclusive kits. So if you're new to Stampin' Up! Or you're new to stamping in general, these are the kits to get. And this is how your kit comes. So it comes in a really pretty box, and then it's all packaged up. Now, obviously, I've done some of the projects already. It comes with, hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to move all the stuff that doesn't actually belong in it. Okay, so it comes with a block, and I got to feel around for where it's at. There it is. So it comes with the block. It comes with your stamp set. And these have some really good sentiments in it. This set does. It comes with your ribbon, with your instructions on how to put it all together. It also comes with your adhesive. Now, this one comes with dimensionals as well as it comes with some mini glue dots. These are all you technically need in order to put this kit together. Now, I like to add in my own adhesive, so because I don't use these right here. So I use the Stampin' Dimensionals, but then I just add in my own rolling adhesive. But you don't have to as a beginner. Beginner, you can simply just use this. Then it will come with your ink spot. And of course, I will be using the full one. I don't go with the small one. I don't typically use these. I give these away a lot of times. I'll stick them in a prize package or whatever. So, but you don't need anything else. You just need that one. But of course, then I just add on my big one. Then it will come with literally everything else you need. It comes with your envelopes. It comes with your extra little pieces that you need to put your card together. These are your card bases, and these are part of what you need for your cards too. So let's put one of each together so that you can see how simple it is. All right, so I need all of that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put all of mine on blocks. So I'm pulling in something other than the one that they gave us. Actually, let me put this one on this. All right. That one can go there. And this is how I do a kit, is because I have the blocks, I go ahead and put all of them on a block, which just makes it much easier for me later on. Then one more. All right, so there we go. Now, because I have all the ink pads, I found all the coordinating ones and I pulled those out. You don't have to have these, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out and use them. We're gonna pull out one card base of each project. So we're gonna pull out one of those, one of those. We're gonna need that page, one of this page. Sometimes I think the kits actually take a little longer just to get organized so that you know you've got everything you need. And then you need one page of that, or I guess at least it does for me. I'm going to grab 2 envelopes. I'm going to grab the page of labels that I know I'm going to need. And this one has 2 small cards as well. So we want 1 card base of each of those, or each of those. And then we need 2 envelopes for that one as well. Okay, so that is everything you're gonna need to get started. And then of course you need your instructions. So let's go ahead and start with the small ones. All right, so I'm gonna take this one here. I'm gonna fold it, use my bone folder to give it a good crease. This is thicker cardstock than what you're gonna be used to in the catalog, so you do have to give it a good burnish with the bone folder. Now I'm gonna open up my instructions and I'm gonna go to the one that matches that. So that's this one. All right, and then I'm just gonna follow along with the instructions. All right, so we need a big label. So we want this label right here. And then on this sheet, we need, I'm gonna go by the completed one too. So there's the completed one already. So what we need is a big yellow flower. So I'm gonna pull that out. Then we're gonna need 2 of the leafy images. And so I'm gonna do 1 and 2. Okay, so then I'm gonna take the Hello Dear Friend. I'm gonna pull in my Misty Moonlight. And then what I'm going to do is stamp it close to the top so that I have room to put my flower down at the bottom. It might be a little crooked, but that's okay. We're not going to stress over that. Okay. I'm going to set that aside. Now what I'm going to do is take these flowers right here and I'm going to put them in, I'm going to put them on to the back of my card. Now, when I line it up the way that the instruction shows, it cuts off this one. I want that to show, so what I'm going to do, and this is the great thing about these kits, is that you can design and go a little different if you want to. So I'm just going to cut it off. Then I'm going to take a mini glue dot. I'm going to put it on the front of that piece, and then I'm going to line it up how I want it, like that. Then I'm going to take the piece I cut off, I'm going to put a glue dot on the front of it, and then I'm going to stick it right there. So now it gives it a little bit more volume in there too, with that extra little layer. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. When I kind of line it up where I want it, I need to cut off this one, put a glue dot on the front of this one, line it up in the corner like that, put a glue dot on the front of this one, and then we're gonna stick it right about there. Okay, now what we want to do is flip this over and put dimensionals. And I need to cut. So I'm going to grab 4 to start off with. And then I'm going to put a couple actually in the middle. All right, so I'm going to put 1 there. And then let me just cut all these so they're ready. So y'all don't have to watch me 50 times do it. All right, so then we're gonna put that one there. Now we're gonna take all the backings off. And then we're going to put it on our little card. Kind of up at the top. I'm just letting a little bit of that top line show, like that. Then we're going to take and put adhesive on the top. So I'm going to use my runner. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive up there. And then I'm going to take and put dimensionals at the bottom. And now the top part will sit flat on top of the label. And then the bottom part will be popped up because it'll be on the card base. And we're just going to put it just like that. Simple and easy. Now what I did was I stamped the front of my card, or my envelope. So we're going to do that real quick. And I just matched my envelope with my card front. So here, we're going to stamp the leaf image. We're going to stamp it twice on our envelope. And I love the watercolor look of these. It's really pretty. And we're going to do the same thing with our flower. We're going to do it in Bumblebee though. Just like that. And then we're going to come over to the front and do a leaf and one flower. There we go. And then I'm going to take and set these aside so I don't mess them up. All right, so that is card number 1. Now let me grab my cleaner because we'll need to clean our flower. Okay. Next card, let's do our other little one. So this one is going to be the purple card base. And then for this one, we're going to need one of the little diamond pieces. So we're going to take this little one here. Okay. Then we're going to need this big flower image. We're going to need our ribbon. And then for our label, we are going to need this one right here. All right. So let's start by stamping our sentiment. So we're going to stamp the thank you. And we're going to do that in the Misty Moonlight. And then we're going to stamp it down just like that. All right. Close that up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over my diamond. These kind of remind me of jewels. I don't know if it does anybody else, but that would be like a, what is it, an opal jewel? That's what it reminds me of. So we're going to put adhesive down the center, but you want to remember that it's vellum. So you want to make sure that wherever you put your adhesive, that your flower is going to cover it up. And if you do it right down the center, it will. All right, and then I'm just going to do that. But you can see that adhesive through there. It's not too bad with the purple background, but you can still see it. Now what I want to do is take and pop all of these up. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we will put this on top of our little piece there. And I'm going to kind of put it right about there. And now that covers up all of that adhesive. I'm going to go ahead and fold the card base. I meant to do that first, but I didn't. There we go. It does probably do a little better sitting flat, but it'll be all right. Okay, I'm going to take my ribbon. Well, this is more of like a cord. I'm just going to tie a bow with it. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off that end to about the same length. And then I'm going to put, with a mini glue dot, I'm going to put it on to the flowers. Okay, and you don't have to worry about rolling up your glue dot at all. Okay, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to cut a little bit more off of this so that it's about the same length. I think that will do, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take mini glue dots, not mini glue dots, but regular glue dot, dimensionals, dimensionals. We're going to put one on each side. Don't put any in the middle because it's going to come over your flower and your cord, okay? So then you're going to make sure your tails to your cord is down. And then you're just going to adhere right over top. And then make sure that your bows are kind of sticking up out the top. Okay, so that is that one. So let's do the envelope for it. And our flower is the pink, and I'm pretty sure this is like a stamped off pink of the Magenta Madness. That was the closest I could find for it. So we're gonna do Magenta Madness. All right, and then we need our Old Olive again. So we're gonna do our leaf image. We're gonna do it twice. Yes, Joyce, this card kit is amazing. I really didn't know if I'd like it because it's the floral stuff, but I love it. I think the best part of the kit are these, though. I really do. I think they are amazing. All right, so then we're going to do 1 and 1. And then we're going to flip it to the front. We're going to stamp our leaves again. And then do our flower. Just like that. All right. So that is card number 2. And the great thing is, again, it's just quick and easy to go through these. It's not a lot of extra fuss, or you're not cutting, you're not having to think about anything really. You just put them together. It's great. I'm going to go ahead and clean our flower. So if you're ready for the next one. Okay, we're going to do this one. So we need our card base, which is going to be the one that has the leafy images in the background. And then we need this one. And I kind of started deviating from the instructions on this. I don't think I did. Yes, I did. So I may use the whole kit so you don't have to keep any of the extra pieces kind of girl. So this didn't have any of the leaf images in here. These little leafy embellishments, or what, I don't know what you would even call them, pieces. I call them pieces. So I know that there are going to be extra pieces. So I went ahead and added a couple to this card just to give it a little extra. So that's what I do. You don't have to, but again, I don't like having all the extra pieces left over. I would rather use it all. Okay, so now I need my flowers. And we need the purple one. We need the pink one. And then we need a small yellow one. Okay. And see here, there are 2 yellow ones that are left. So even though this card here only has the 1 flower, I added the 2 yellow ones and another little leafy piece. So, all right. So So we are going to I'm going to leave this flat. We'll fold it at the very end. Okay, so we're going to put this over top. We need to do adhesive. I know that I can put the adhesive all the way down because of this here. And then here, I'm just going to give it a couple extra. Okay? And then I'm going to stick it on here. Like so. All right. Then we're going to take our, oops, I forgot to pull out the label. Let me grab it. Oops. All right, so we need this long label here. And on this one, we're going to do, let's do the You Make My Heart Smile. Yep. All right, so we want to take the Misty Moonlight. And then we're going to stamp it. And what I want to do is actually stamp it as far over to the right as I can. Okay. All right, now I'm going to turn that over and I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. And then one there and one there. Okay, we're going to flip that over. We're going to bring this in and put it over here. Just kind of lay it out. Then we're going to take our flowers, flip them over. On this one, I need a little bit of adhesive, the running adhesive on the top. And then I'm going to put dimensionals at the very, very bottom edge. Then we're going to take and pop it right here, okay? Okay, so now that I have that one placed, I know that I can put the rest around it. So I'm going to pull this out, take off the backings. And actually, before we place this down, I need to take and tie a big bow with the cording. There we go. All right, and then we're going to cut the tail so they're about even. I'm going to take a mini glue dot, put it on there. Then I'm going to take it and put it right about here, okay? And now I'm going to put this in up under that. Just like that. All right. And then you can adjust, because it only has that mini glue dot down in there, you can adjust your cord however you would like. Now we want to do our pink flower, our Magenta Madness. So I'm going to stick that right about there. So I need adhesive here and then dimensionals on this side. So adhesive there and dimensionals over here. That one was a little off the edge, so I just moved it. Okay. And then we're going to stick this one right about there. The yellow one, all we need to do is just put 2 dimensionals at the very, very top. Even though this is going to be laying on the Magenta Madness one, it's not going to matter because there's not a lot there. These dimensionals will keep it on. Okay. And we'll stick that there. Okay, so let's go back to those little leafy pieces. I'm going to grab 2 of them. Maybe 3. We're going to do 3. Okay, now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to stick it right in there. So I'm just going to take a mini glue dot and put it on the back. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to cut off that end right there. and that'll allow me to push it in a little bit more. All right, so then I'm going to take and push it. Oh, maybe. Right up in there. Oh, I know it's doing it. This one is keeping it from going in. So let's cut off that one. There we go. Now we can stick it in. There we go. All right. Okay, and if you want to add that, you can. I'm just going to take it and put it, oh, need a mini glue dot. I'm going to take and put this right up underneath there. So now you have lots of little leafy pieces. Okay, I'm going to put the cording on top. All right, now what I want to do is I want to take some of those leafy images and I want to stick it in right about there. So again, I'm going to cut off that end. Put a mini glue dot there. And tuck it in right there. Okay? And then we're going to add one more down here. And I'm going to see how far I can get it in without it hanging off the card. So I cut off that little piece and now I'm going to stick it up under here. Okay, let's do, maybe I should have done it before I put them all down, but it's okay. Let's cut it in half. Sometimes it's trial and error. All right, now that should go in there. There we go. All right, I'm gonna take and put a glue dot on the back of this one. And then I'm gonna stick this one down up over it, like that. And then I have this one left. So I'm gonna cut off that stem right there. And I'm gonna put it right here. You could add another one there. I think I'm just gonna leave it there so that you can see the leafy parts in the background. But then there is this card. So let's give it a good fold. Okay, and now let's do our envelope. All right. So for our envelope, I just did the front and I matched with the flowers. So I want to take my old olive and I'm gonna give I'm gonna stamp 5 of them on here. Okay. Now, let's take our Magenta Madness. We're gonna clean that flower. I think I did it already, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna clean it. Then I'm gonna ink it up. I'm gonna stamp it there at full strength, and then I'm gonna do the First Generation off on that one. Then I want Highland Heather. I'm gonna clean my stamp. And I'm gonna do Highland Heather here, and then at full strength again there. And then I'm gonna do the Bumblebee after I clean my stamp. And stamp it there. Okay, so that is card number 3. Now we just have one more left. Checking the time, make sure we're good. And we are. Okay, so the last one is this one right here. And again, I had some pieces left over. So I'll probably take these and add these to another card because there's still 2 of them left. And I think, and then there's like a whole nother sheet of them, I believe. I think there's a whole nother sheet of them in here. So you have lots of them to use. Okay. And then we're going to take the blue flower, which already has leafy images on it. We're going to take both of the yellow ones. And then that makes for an empty sheet, which we like. And then we need one of the labels. Okay, and then we've got our 2 envelopes. We need our card base, which I think this is gorgeous. And then we need our diamond. This really reminds me of a jewel. Absolutely. And then I've got our envelope. Okay. So let's do our stamping first with the sentiment. And we're going to do a day to remember. This would be perfect for a wedding card or even an anniversary. Perfect. All right, let me close up that ink pad. We do not need to get ink everywhere. Okay. I'm going to take and put adhesive down here in the bottom and then right across here. Okay. And then I'm going to stick this on. And it's kind of off-centered from the watercolor splash in the background, because you want to see these up here at the top. Okay, and then we're going to lay that right there. Let's go ahead and put dimensionals on the back. Okay, and then we're going to lay that right there. We're going to go ahead and tie our bow with our cord. And then we're going to cut off that end. We're going to take a mini glue dot and we're going to stick it, I think it goes actually right about here. Nope, it goes on the other piece. Okay, just take a mini glue dot. Sorry, I had to talk to myself there for a second. And we're going to put it right here. And we're just going to make sure that the cord is at an angle. Okay, so it's going to be like that on our card. All right. Now we can go ahead and I just want to place the flower here to kind of see where this will need to go. So I'm going to put that there. Let's take off the backs. And then we're going to put this down right about there. Okay, just make sure it's straight. And now we're going to take and put dimensionals on the back of this one. And we're going to pop that right there. Okay. We will take the big one, the big flower, and we're going to put dimensionals at the bottom. I'm going to run just a little bit of adhesive right there in that center part. I'm going to stick that right there. I'm going to take this leafy piece and I'm going to stick it right there. So I'm going to take a mini glue dot. I'm going to stick it there. Okay, and then I'm going to take this flower and stick it right there. And we just need a dimensional for it. Let's see, kind of where I want to stick it. We're going to pull up that little leaf right there. There we go. Okay. All right, so that is there, and that is that card. We're gonna burnish that, and now let's just do our envelope. And I'm gonna do blue, so Misty Moonlight and Bumblebee. And then of course we need the Old Olive. Let me see, I may have done, oh, I even did the Magenta Madness since it had the pink in the background. Okay, so let's ink up our leaves. One right there, okay. We'll start with the Magenta Madness. We'll do it right there. Bumblebee will be next. And then Magenta Madness. And then that is all the cards in the kit. Obviously you make 3 of each card. So you would end up with 3 of these and then 3 of all the other ones we made. So I actually only have 2. I will have to finish the rest of them, but I will do that off of the camera so you guys don't have to wait around for that. So this is the last card we did. We'll stick it up underneath there. Move all the blocks so you guys can see. This was card number 3. Card number 2. Make sure I can get them all on the screen. Let's do this. I think that'll fit. And then card number 1. Yes, Deb, the stamp set in this kit is incredible. I love the A Day to Remember. I don't know if Stampin' Up's ever had one that says A Day to Remember. So this is probably a stamp set that I will keep after it retires. Sorry, this is a little crooked, so I'm just gonna fix it really quick. Just a touch crooked. I think that's better. Okay. All right, so there we go. Make sure you comment to make sure you share the video, and I will put your name in for the drawing. The prizes for next week are So Inviting, and then I also have this little sweet Valentine cards and more. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, it says Valentine's, but there is lots of stuff in this pack that you can use for any holiday or just any regular card. You could use this for an anniversary card. Match it up with A Day to Remember sentiment, and there you go. So it can be used more than just for Valentine's Day. So I've got these 2 prizes to give away for next week. So make sure you comment, make sure you share, and if you need a catalog, let me know. Mine should be in either later this week or first part of next week, and I'll get these out. If you are already a current customer of mine, you are having one mailed to you directly from Stampin' Up. So if you've ordered from me in the last 6 months, and you're not a demo, so you're not on my team, and I know that you're not a demonstrator, then you will, you'll get one in the mail directly from Stampin' Up. Okay, so, but if you haven't ordered from me and you need one, let me know. Don't forget to sign up for the Columbia class. Columbia class is this coming Saturday at 10 o'clock. Packets are going in the mail today, actually, as soon as I get off of this Facebook Live. And then don't forget about the Simply Creative Monthly Club. We're using the, oh, what is it called? I just drew a blank. Simply Succulents. We're using the Simply Succulents. Last day to register is the 15th, so don't forget about that. And I think that's it. I do think that is it. Oh, be on the lookout for paper share coming up. next week. And then also I will have the color club starting again. So if you're interested in that, I know there were several of you who did it last year. If you want to do it, information's coming out on that as well. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.